Now recording.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, we got another one for you. We got another crossing of the streams today on Riely Radio Live. That's right, folks. It's time. It's fucking time for another episode. We're here live on youtube.com, soon to be joined by Side Gaming for another crossover event, folks. And I realized as we were setting this up that Mo's also on YouTube now. So it doesn't the excuse that like we're on different platforms doesn't even exist anymore. It seems almost like I'm just giving Mo my audience for free because I'm obviously the more popular one, folks. Of course, it's not like Mo is way more popular than me. I guess I have a higher sub count, but in terms of viewer retention, I'm pretty sure Mo's got it in the bag. Says I survived Ohio, by the way. I realized that the Ohio is off screen there. My shirt that you can see on the YouTube stream archive if you're in the audio audience. Because I survived Ohio. I went to Ohio recently. That's why the description of the last Riely Radio Live on the podcast feeds doesn't have what we talked about or did. Because I didn't remember and I didn't have time to check. Because I had to upload it like before I went to bed to fly in a plane at fucking 7 a.m., which meant I had to wake up at like 2 a.m. to get ready and then go to the airport 2 hours early and shit. That's always fun. I feel like all the podcasts I recorded there were about like the positive aspects. Now that I'm home, I can fucking bitch about the I can bitch about the negative things. Nothing negative about Alex though. We love Alex. Big fan of Alex. She wouldn't come in for the stream though, so honestly maybe fuck her. Maybe I should talk shit about her. She wouldn't get in on this fucking shit. We got so much going on in the world of politics, and she's one of my political friends. She's one of the ones who gives a shit. We got Side Gaming, and he's our resident Fed poster. So I'm glad to have him on board for this here production of Riely Radio Live Mo Show crossover event, crossing the streams. I realize I didn't put any of the shit I usually put in the description, but go see Side Gaming on YouTube. It's easier now. I'm not linking out to a different platform. If you want to watch Mo instead, it's a very easy thing to pull off. Man, what a momentous day. I don't want to get into the subject matter quite yet. They're still waiting on Mo to get shit ramped up over on his camp there. But we're gonna get into it. It's gonna be quite the trip. And I wish it would stop being hot all the time. My fucking AC's running. I would bet you people can hear it too. Sorry if that's the case. My AC's fucking running and it's just like okay, I'm not dying, but it should be a little cooler. I feel like I'm on max temperature. In fact, the knob broke off of the temperature control, so I'm mandatorily at top temperature, which means I wake up like a fucking snowman every morning. Like I'm fucking Superman in the Fortress of Solitude. Just fucking like shivering. That's just how it be. That's just how it be. Better than fucking sweating my balls off. Can't even fall asleep under those conditions. Fuck humidity. The largest issue in the galaxy, honestly. That I should bring that in once it's not quick fix month anymore, because I think we got one more of those. I don't think two more. I think just one more. Well, no, because we're yeah, next Monday is still July, but it would release in August. So I don't know. I feel like we usually base it on recording. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Not fucking issue crew inside baseball. I'm just stalling for Moside Gaming, who's been doing his stream start screen for longer than he said he would. So I don't know if he's doing an intro without me. I'm not looking at his stream, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, baby.
Oh shit, there he
Oh,
is.
baby. Oh,
Oh
baby.
man.
Are you live, my man?
Of course I am.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. So, Biden, huh? He is Ruth Bader
There
fucking
we
Ginsburg, bro.
go. Hey, let's
Get the
go.
fuck out of here.
Get
One
out of
term over fucking
here.
Biden. Couldn't fucking handle one
You're
fucking
out
term.
of here. You're out of here. Yeah,
It's fucking
you're out of
gone, bro.
here.
Fucking gone. Good fucking riddance. Mo. My fucking chat's blowing up for a sec here, man. Fucking dude. Yeah, man. Fucking one term fucking Biden, Mr. Jimmy Carter himself. We're sort of seeing a resurgence of the old shit from the 80s. People are just dropping off left and right. It was kind of crazy, because I didn't really think it was going to happen. I think it was just all like wish fulfillment from like the people on the left and the Democrats who
Yeah, because he
hated
was
fucking Biden.
talking mad shit for weeks. He was like, fuck
Yeah,
no, I'm not dropping out. I'm going to kick Trump's ass. Just like
yeah.
corn pop in the schoolyard, I'm going to defeat Trump.
Oh yeah, dude. His hairy legs, which go blonde in the freaking sun, once the kids come up to him in the pool and rubs the legs and the leg hairs. Ugh, God, it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, Riley. This weirdo old man is fucking out of here. This weirdo old man is fucking out of here. Good fucking riddance. I'm so happy for my country right now. There might be a glimmer of hope after all, man. Even though I'm still heavily considering voting third party, at least fucking Biden and his ilk are probably not going to be, they are not going to win this election coming up. Trump's about to get a second term for sure, I think.
So, there's a couple details I want to go into and ask you about because you're more politically versed than me. But first,
Sure. Hey,
Jet.
can I get your link? Because I actually will
Oh shit.
pop you over here on my side, and we'll make it like good looking.
I mean, stream delay might make that look like shit, but we'll give it a shot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking didn't even think about it. All right, never mind then.
Yeah.
I was
Jetbat.
trying to be creative.
I know. I wish we could just do cameras, but then I can't monitor chat because I have to keep Discord as the primary application, or it just won't capture my camera on OBS. Because I don't have two monitors like all the fancy people, so I can only have one thing.
Yeah.
So that's my struggle. Jetbat says Riely wore the medallion. Oh, has Mo even heard about that?
No. You haven't told me anything.
Oh yeah. When we recorded a live episode of the Dickheads podcast, while I was out in Ohio, and Alex obtained a special prop that I put on.
Is it the authentic medallion though?
I believe so. It had Chris Chan's address on the envelope.
Oh no shit.
Yep. So I put
Okay.
on a real medallion, as far as I'm aware. Although,
Hmm.
it wasn't big enough for me, and I wasn't able to clasp it. So I think that means that it doesn't count. I just held it. I just held it on my neck to take a picture.
We'll see how your life turns out in a few weeks to see if you've been affected by the fucking curse. By the way,
Riely caused all of this. No, this is the opposite of a curse. I wanted this to happen too. I don't know if people are fully I know I'm just known as like a leftist guy, but my position on Biden this entire race has been, why the fuck are you running? You decrepit, old, boomer, Alzheimer's fuck. Why? Drop out. Drop the fuck out. And the thing is,
I don't want to leave.
The thing is, now my side is in the worst possible position, even now, because he ran for so long. Because he fucking ran this whole time. Why did he do it? And now he's out, which I'm very happy about. But why didn't you do it a year and a half ago, you piece of shit? God damn it.
Because the ghost of Corn Pop fucking compelled him to stay in the race. You can't let that threat of to democracy win. You just can't fucking do it, Joe. You know, God came on from up on high to tell Senor Biden to stay in the race, my son. Stay in the race. Unfortunately, it wasn't God, but one of his little corn pop fantasy dreams. And you know, now we got what we got today.
I wonder what Corn Pop would think of all of this, everybody. That's
He'd
really the
probably
question
kill himself again.
Did Corn Pop kill himself? Is that the lore?
I have no idea, but still, it's funny.
Yeah, I beat up Corn Pop in the schoolyard, and then he shot himself. It's
Oh,
more Obama than Biden. I just did, but my fellow Americans.
uh, goddamn. Good lord, good lord. Feels
So
good though, man. I knew this fucking thing would turn into a freaking circus, and every single time you'd figure that there'd be some sanity. It would just be a boring like couple because you know the the second term of Obama, I think it was in 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, Romney versus Obama. It was largely uneventful. Unfortunately, though, we have the circus. It's in town, and it's coming straight
it's
for us,
Clown
man.
World, baby.
This
The
is what we
circus
got.
is in town, and it's never leaving. But okay.
Mhm. Yeah, no. Please keep going. It's accurate. Fuck, man. You figured, like I said, sanity would prevail, but I keep forgetting that it's politics and it's American politics on top of that. We've been having some fucking crazy political upheavals like in Europe and the UK. Like it got real fucking weird. You know, parliaments are being dissolved left and right. All sorts of fucking crazy shit.
Our parliaments are being dissolved. I haven't heard about
Oh, in
this.
Europe, in Europe, dude, go check out the if you ever get a chance later on, go check out some of the political happenings in Europe land. It's fucking nuts what's going on over there because they've
Riely,
had some crazy elections.
Riely, why did you order the hit? The what hit? Oh, on Trump or on Biden's presidential
Yeah,
campaign?
exactly. Yeah, I've got to ask, you know, exactly when did you put on the medallion? Was it like a little bit before last week?
It was before Trump got shot at. Probably the day before, actually.
Oh, so this is your fault then.
I
You know
mean,
you almost killed him. This is almost your fault.
I put on the medallion and Trump
Oh,
fucking almost paid the price.
yeah, the ramifications of the Sonichu medallion are felt worldwide, anywhere, wherever, whatever. Just because nothing bad happens to you doesn't mean it's not going to happen to someone else. You're lucky your fucking bad juju didn't fucking affect me, man. I could have gotten fucking my nuts kicked in or something like that, you
What's
know?
funny is like any leftist who doesn't think critically would immediately be like, "How is this a curse for me?" But the fact is, the fact that not that I did not want this to be the outcome, because assassination is bad and violence is bad, and we should not be trying to shoot people. But the fact that that guy missed means Trump wins the election. That's it. It's over. I don't care who's in Biden's seat now, whether it's Kamala, whether it's like the most well-liked Democrat on the fucking planet. Trump wins. It's
Yeah,
over
and I'm going to
because he
be
almost died and didn't die.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm not gonna be cynical or bitter or black pilled or anything like that. I just want to say this to you people out there on your side: if you're considering not voting because you're probably not gonna like the candidate that they pick, don't vote. You know, just like abstain from the election
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
I'm sure
You
you
know,
want to say
because
that, fucking
no,
Mr.
no,
Trump
for real.
supporter.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not supporting Trump.
Liberals, if you're skeptical, just stay home.
Yeah, no, for real, for real. Like this isn't a secret plot to ensure fucking Trump's win, but I'm just saying, you know, like Buttigieg fucking sucks. Gavin Newsom fucking sucks. I mean, if he was good, then people wouldn't be leaving California in droves. You know what I mean? So you don't really have anyone to vote for. I mean, who are you going to vote for? Kamala Harris? Do you want to go to jail? You like weed? Are you a black male? Your ass is going to fucking jail if Kamala gets elected.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, and my fucking like cynical leftist position on it is like, no matter who ends up in that chair, they're gonna be a scumbag. It's really just a question of which scumbag is worse for me. And
Well,
the
I mean,
answer is Donald Trump, I think.
honestly, don't even look at it this way. At this point, the election's a sham. There's no point in democracy anymore. You may as well just vote for the one that'll get you the most laughs. I think that honest to God, will be Trump. I really do
No,
think that
yeah, the
he's going to
yucks were
bring the
top
yucks.
tier when Trump was the
Yeah,
president. That's true. But let me run
and
through a
Trump
couple
said mean
chats
things.
here.
That was my
Redox,
favorite thing.
that's pretty good. Redox is in the house. Let me run through the chat before he complains. Uh, Justin Biden nominated Mr. Beast. If only, folks. If only. Uh, Redox is gonna vote for Mr. Beast. Good, good. Let's do it. Write him in. Yo, what if Mr. Beast rallies his entire audience and wins the election with write-in votes?
Well, Kim Jong Skill in my freaking chat saying Brainworm Kennedy might be the biggest laugh. So maybe we need to factor that in too.
Yeah. Man, if Trump,
Yep.
if things had gone differently that day, would RFK have taken Trump's place, or is he
Yeah,
running
pretty much.
independent? I forget. Is he Republican or independent?
He's independent, so it fucking tracks for me. So that's good for me. I love it.
Redox also says I vote for Riely. Hell yeah. Redox says
Mm.
quote from Mo. As long as they keep giving Israel money
Oh.
to commit genocide, I don't care. That's a quote from
Hey, whoa,
you.
whoa,
That's what
hold on a
Redox
second.
says.
I never said that.
That's
I
what
fucking
Redox.
never
Redox
said
said
that.
that you said
Lies,
it.
lie, straight up lie.
When has Redox ever lied? It's never happened.
Bullshit.
But
Ba, ba,
man,
ba.
what a fucking bittersweet day. It would be nothing but sweet if it had happened so much longer ago. But now it's
Yeah.
bittersweet because how the fuck are we gonna fucking recover this ball? We're not. Is the answer. It's
No,
not
you're
gonna
not.
happen.
Unfortunately, it's you guys are on team fucked right now.
Team fucked. Yep.
Oh
Really.
yeah.
I've got my liberal surrender hands. Stereos Kokonos taught me well. I'm I'm ready to lay down and die. Hopefully, I hope
Yeah.
Asterios is out voting double as hard to make up for his vote in 2016. That's got to be a besmirch on his history.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
Do you think he
but
faked it? Do you think he actually voted for Trump in 2016?
I would like to think that that he faked it because I think he would feel so bad right now. Kim, sorry, that was a sound check. I was just checking my sound because my shit was peaking again. So my bad. I think it's fixed now. Yeah, it sounds fixed. I just moved the mic a little bit away from me because I'm being very yelly and projecting my voice as hard as I can. I can't wait to sound check this stuff later on.
Biden will spend the rest of his 5 years left sipping apple juice. So true, Redox. I'm a commit voter fraud for Kamala. Fucking God. 10 votes for Kamala. Let's go. Every person in your family who's died, make sure that there's a ballot in for Kamala under their name.
I mean, if they're in a you sound like ass now, Mo. What? I do? Shit. No, it sounds okay. Now everything sounds
I think you're
like
being
I've got
trolled.
blah, blah. Okay, all right. I'll accept
This was
being
a
trolled
trick.
though.
You have been trolled.
I have been trolled. Damn it. Ass Mo, ass now, Mo, ass now, Mo. Sound check yourself. Yeah. I'm checking myself. I
Is it
mean, blah blah
Redox
blah blah
saying that
blah.
or Kim?
No, it's Paul.
Oh, it's Paul. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
Paul is
blah
a
blah blah
known
blah 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 blah
truthful
blah.
man.
No, I sound fine now. Like I'm looking at the audio, everything's not peaking anymore, so I should sound good.
Hold on, let me I'll pull the
Bum,
stream up
bum,
on
bum,
my
bum,
I'll
bum,
pull your
bum,
stream up
bum.
on my phone and see how I think you sound.
See, I wish that you do sound like ass. I shouldn't sound like ass. Am I turned down? Test, 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 test. Hey, you know what, man? Let me not blow up your fucking stream real quick. I'll be right back, okay? Riley.
I was looking at the stream. You sound normal to me.
Uh, I'm
Oh,
telling you, there's a.
it's an imbalance between you and me is the problem. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I do have you at 118.
Yeah, man, maybe turn me down a smidge. See what happens.
Okay, you sound a lot better. Ba 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 ba
Ba
ba ba
ba
ba ba ba.
ba. It's
All right,
me.
I think we're about at the same level now. Go ahead and give me a line.
Hi, it's me. I'm the guy. I'm in the place. In your face. That's right. I'm a fight.
Okay, enough of your rapping. We've had enough of you. I know you said you've checked out an album this weekend.
I checked out an Oh yes, yeah. The new Sad Girl Bell album.
Okay.
Very good. High quality stuff. I spoke to the artist herself about her creative process and this
Yeah.
revolutionary rap product. It was a good stream.
All right, that's good. That's good. So,
How is Trump the
w-
first black president? What? Because he's a felon? Is that the joke? Finally a Riely stream. Unfortunately, that's not how it worked out. Redox. All right. So Biden. Question about Biden. You know more than me. So I heard that Biden endorsed Kamala. Does that mean she's in, or is there gonna be a primary?
well, they're still doing the DNC, the Democratic National Convention. I think this week. So we're gonna find out if it's a total. Well, it's gonna be a total shit show, but we're not gonna know the extent of it because we don't even know if there's going to be a short list of candidates to choose from. If they're going to get Buttigieg or RFK, even though his family denounced him and fucking endorsed Biden. So the Kennedys aren't even back in the Kennedys in this election. And so now it seems that Kamala may be the unopposed uh, DNC sort of de facto candidate for them. That's what it's looking like so far.
Somebody's gotta go in there. Who is there? Because Bernie's too old now. So who is there?
Well,
Who's a good
there's
Democrat?
Oh, well, none of them are really good, not
Damn
anymore. I mean, maybe if you can
it.
get maybe if you can get fucking Alan Grayson or Dennis Kucinich to come out from whatever rock they're hiding under to run, maybe we might have some hope there. I mean, Alan Grayson or Kucinich, those would be my two picks. If they ran for president, I would totally fucking vote for them.
It's funny because
Hillary 2.0.
my top three picks from 2020 are all one of them's too old, one of them is independent now, and one of them is Republican now. So they're all off the table.
Well, honest to God, man, they're just all too old.
Well, I mean,
They're all too fucking old, man.
Yang and Tulsi weren't, but they just had no chance.
Whoa, whoa, oh, okay. I did. Oh, okay. So wait a minute. Tulsi Gabbard and fucking Andrew Yang. Those are your other two picks.
Yeah, but Bernie, Yang, and Gabbard were my picks in 2020, my top three. But
I guess I
they've all
wouldn't
taken
hate.
different paths now.
I guess I wouldn't hate a Gabbard, a Gabbard Andrew Yang ticket. That wouldn't be too bad.
Well, that's over now because Gabbard has gone to full Republican.
No, she ain't gone full Republican. She's just fucking woke to the
She was on the
bullshit.
short list for Trump's vice president.
Kim is saying I'd still take an old ass Bernie. Justin Riely votes along party lines like a good coy.
I
I
mean,
mean, those would
kinda.
be the two that I would have that I would at least consider what they had to say. But
No, Redox,
we got
Yang
like
started his
three.
own party, so he's
w-
independent.
We've got three. We got 3 months left till the election, so there's really no recovering from this. It's all hands on deck for Kamala Harris, I think, at this point. So I do think that the short list starts with Kamala and ends with Kamala at this point. Because I don't know who else, like, I don't know what the shit show would be. Because right now, people over at the DMC, let's look up real quick when the DNC is supposed to happen. When is the
All right, so
DNC?
I'm about to. I know I'm doing a political stream. I'm about to show my power level brazenly and how completely non-existent it is, and how much I understand politics.
It's
What
supposed to be
exactly
in
are the
August.
DNC and the RNC?
Okay, so the Republican National Convention and the Democrat National Convention, those are conventions that are held to determine who the nominee is, where all the everyone gets together and hobnobs and bribes each other. It's where all the big power plays are coming around, who delegates are, who super delegates are. It's basically like a big part of the bread and circuses that makes up the totality of the American election cycle. That's really what it is. Next month, if they want to be on the ballots, you forgot early voting. Yeah, I just looked it up right now. It's August 19th to the 22nd. So they used to have it. The RNC the first week, and then the DNC the second week. I guess they're not doing that this year. But I just remember it sort of differently. So yeah, Kim, good call on that. Those are the cartels that actually rule you. True, true, true. It's like the comic convention, but it smells like those shitty lavender candles instead of dick cheese. Yeah, here's a more apt analogy from Paul. They're WCW and WWF. That's basically ultimately what it is. It's like, which Fed are you into?
That's fair. Redox says, "Tell Mo that delegates are the ones who actually vote, not Americans." How do you feel
Oh, no,
about
no,
that,
no.
Mo?
You got me. No, I hear you on that. And super delegates are really the one that's the silent fucking dark money behind the fucking scenes. That's what really funds the government. Are people like super delegates. They're the people that are better than us, and we ought to be thankful they given us the chance to enjoy pharmaceutical commercials nonstop.
Hell yeah.
Chat's on point.
Man, and another thing, unless I guess we'll try to think of more things to say about Biden, is that's our primary topic. But to go to the other side
I'm
for,
willing to talk about Trump in a couple of minutes if you like.
yeah, I was just about to bring him up. So, you and Violet did a mocast about Trump that I was not on, save for a couple
Mhm.
drunken, rambling appearances that had nothing to do with the Donald. So I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you about the current Donald Trump situations yet.
Oh, okay. Well, what were you going to say before that?
I
You were going to say
mean,
something else about Biden?
no. I was saying we'll try to think of more things to say about Biden so we can
Oh,
kind
okay,
of
okay,
circle back to
okay.
the main topic. But for now, to go to
Well,
Trump.
okay. So Trump basically pulled an agent from the Matrix and fucking dodged a bullet, and it pretty much is ensuring his victory come November time.
Have you heard Biggest
That's
Problem yet?
I fell asleep twice trying to listen to it because I've been exhausted this week. I've worked nothing but fucking 12-hour shifts with one 8-hour shift as a break in between it.
Did you get through the first problem at least? Because I thought that was like a brilliant way to talk about it without talking about it. I was really entertained
I
by it.
actually I actually don't remember. Hypothetically, if
It
he was
was
standing a few inches back, what do now?
what do
Well,
now?
it feels like we are in between the part. It was a choice between affordable groceries and civil war. Because like I think like Trump's going to want to do all the shit that he was doing economically when he comes back in. And so that's going to lower the costs of a lot of things. It's going to take time to catch up, but we should be able to see some fucking financial relief.
Yeah,
That's
but
for sure.
to wrap my point real quick, I was just gonna say that the first problem was veto, and veto brought in a sports problem, missing the game-winning shot, and talked all about sports and how it's real bad when you're a sportsman and you take that winning shot and you just miss, and then your career is over. Because what are you gonna do?
Oh well, yeah, you ain't gonna do dick all. That's that was your shot, bro. Game over, man. Game over. Maybe you get another shot in about 10 years, or in Trump's case, 4 years. But you ain't gonna get another one right now.
Trump gave a rambling old man speech almost 2 hours during the RNC. Damn.
He wasn't a rambling old man. He talked too long about the fucking about the EV shit. Like, so if there's a choice between a shark or if I'm going to get electrocuted, if I'm in an EV boat, am I going to get electrocuted or am I going to have to talk? Like, he just like got off on some random ass like which scenario is less worse?
Folks, wrestling a
Fucking
shark is
shark
very
attack.
hard, very hard. They're very tough, but you're gonna get electrocuted in the water, so it's hard to make that decision. It's very hard to make that decision, folks. I'm big, I'm huge, I'm the hugest shark wrestler there ever was.
Huge.
But even I, even fuck you, even I, folks, don't want to tussle with a great white out there, folks.
Yeah, I think his EV stance was a little stupid, but it was pretty funny. It was exactly the kind of speech that you wanted to hear, and it's definitely because I think a lot of after today's announcement, I really do feel that all the undecided voters, they'll either not vote or they're going to vote for Trump. So I think Trump's got this in the bag. I've even been for funsies, been watching some YouTube videos about how where both candidates were sitting on the polls, and Biden was already like a bit behind Trump in a lot of states that he needed, and he seemed like he was projected to lose this election. But with Harris, Trump pretty much can crush her because she's not well liked at all and she has a low approval rating. No one can really like point out any of her accomplishments at all. And with crime being the way it is, with the border being the way it is right now, everyone's going to look to Trump again and they're going to
I'm gonna
expect
really
him to
build
do
that wall
stuff
this
about it.
time, folks. I know I was saying it a lot before, but this time I'm really gonna do it, folks.
Well, at this point, the fucking Biden administration has built more of the wall than fucking Trump did his whole fucking 4 years. So he's just going to continue with the Biden wall at this point.
We're gonna turn that Biden wall back into a Trump wall, folks. Anyway,
Yeah, it's just Trump. It's just Trump in like an anime chibi form, flipping them off the middle finger on the Mexico side.
Let me run through some redox chats here. I'd be down for delegates if they had mandated GFs and housing. Steal my vote all you want. Okay.
They're not incels, bro.
Trump changed our timeline. So real.
It's the Weasel timeline. That's what we're in. We're in the fucking Weasel timeline.
Who's gonna tell Mo that the whole world is facing cost of living crisis? Voting for Orange Man won't do much but feed his ego.
Well,
Uh,
no, it's going to do something for us. I know it's going to do something for us. I don't know how it's going to affect the rest of the world, but that's the rest of the world's problem. I'm worried about America. Okay, that's the country I'm worried about right now.
fuck. I started doing "Here Comes the Chief," not fucking the Pledge of Allegiance. What the fuck is the song? Not the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem.
Are you talking about that?
Yeah, that's what I was about to do, and then I was trying to think of what the national anthem was. It's probably the better.
Yeah, Kim in the chat says that's the national anthem.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that on purpose. That's what I was going for.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, Kim says, remember when NAFTA was bad and then we got Trump NAFTA? That was some fun stuff. Oh, yeah, it was fucking so great. all the shit from the early 2000s that we've been trying to fight against, we've gotten back in like one form or another. They just kept repackaging it over and over and over. It's a fucking bummer. But whatever, whatever.
Whatever.
At this point, yeah. Right now, I've been noticing that the cope posting hasn't really hit the fan on social media yet, but I have seen from Stardust here, and I replied immediately.
Oh,
First
good.
reply. Yeah, so who are you going to pick? The hold on a sec. Let me read it in exact words here. DEI cop candidate versus convicted felon candidate. I said I'll pick the felon over a freaking cop. I'll fucking like pick that 1,000,000 times out of a million.
The election is between cops and robbers.
Oh, that's fucking good. No shit, right? No shit. Oof. Yeah,
says,
like, dude, they tried everything to dethrone Trump and de-seat him. The Project 2025 shit, he has denounced and has refused to even consider those stupid Project 2025 crazy. I think it's Nick Fuentes back right wing fucking crap. And he said over and over again, I'm not going to implement this. And everyone on the fucking Dem side is like, you heard him. He said he's going to implement us. And we're going to be in concentration camps by December. Ah!
oh boy.
Yeah, Project 2025 is absolute bullshit, by the way. It's insanity. It's a fucking shit post. And everyone's trying to pretend that people are going to be taking that seriously or that this was going to be an actual serious fucking platform that anyone was going to back at all.
Okay, Redox says, Mo, what if Kamala steals the election again? And also, let me do both questions at once. He also says, what if Trump pulls a Putin and gives himself unlimited terms?
Oh, no, that's absolutely not going to happen fucking ever. We're never going to see like the whole dictator day one fucking crap is Democrat bullshit. It's fucking conspiratorial nonsense.
So I heard
okay?
a theory. I heard a theory. I was just interested in. I don't know if it hold. I doubt it holds any credence. The theory's by fucking Woody's gamer tag, not a political expert.
Oh,
But the
God.
the idea was, that what if Trump gets his term here in 2024, and then while he's president, he organizes like a court case, and it's able to be determined that the election was stolen from him in 2020, and he gets a third term because he deserves it rightfully because the election was stolen from him.
No,
And
that's
then
it's unconstitutional, and no one's ever been able to do that. I mean, no one in history has been able to. Oh, okay, we used to not have term limits
I
in this
remember it
country,
was like,
right?
was it FDR that
And
served 4 terms or 3.5 or something?
well, yeah, he served it because he suspended democracy because we're in the middle of World War II. So we didn't have an election. We didn't have a second election for FDR. Uh, or oh, we didn't have. Yeah, no. I guess was he
I thought that was just
reelected
a
and
I
then
thought that
he just
was
suspended it?
that was just a pre that was just pre-term
Well,
limits, so there was an election every time and he just won them all.
no. He suspended it because we're in the middle of World War II, and we didn't have time to wage a war and do democracy at the same time. That's what that was. So he suspended it, and then after he didn't get to finish his last little bit because he died in office because he got sick. So that's what happened there. But there was another presidential candidate that was running for a third term. And because he was sort of unpopular at the time, that's where three is enough. That political slogan came from because he was trying to go for a third term, and they were just like, "Nah, we're done. Like 8 years is enough for any president. We got to move on here." So no, there's never been Trump's not going to get a third term. He's not going to become dictator or anything. He won
Uh,
the election 4 times. He never suspended them. Okay. Oh, wow. Really?
yeah, that's what I
I'm
had
not going
always
to predict.
heard. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to pretend that I'm an expert on World War II presidential politics because I've never really focused on that part. So I'll refer to Kim Jong's skill here and just say, oh, okay, he has won the election that many times. So yeah, whatever. Um, but yeah, that was people were done with like the multi-term presidential thing, so now they've limited it to two.
That's fair. Now the other question was, what if Kamala steals the election again? That's what Redox wants to know.
Well, I don't think that they have. I don't think they can print enough fake ballots like they did the last time, or board up enough fucking polling center or not polling centers, voting centers, or turn enough lights off in enough states this time. I think there's just going to be too many Trump voters, and that's what's going to happen. I mean, I'll put it to you this way: if if
God
Kamala
damn it, we
Harris
have to
wins again,
start the steal. Go the steal.
yeah, like I think if Kamala fucking wins, I think definitely there's some election fraud going on. There was some election fraud going
Preemptively,
on.
before you hear anything about the election process, like, yeah, if
Yeah,
Kamala
because there's
wins,
no
it's
way.
fucking.
Well, like, tell me anything that she's done that's good. Like her entire 4 years as a fucking vice president. I mean, she has no record to stand on, no accomplishments to mention. I mean, she's a fucking nobody. Like she really is only known for doing the "Joe, we did it" fucking meme, and then she shows up and it looks like she's drunk half the time for some of these political fucking photo ops and shit. Numbers of votes don't matter. Trump lost the popular vote in 2016. Oh, I'll believe it. I mean, I'll believe it. But you know, then again, my favorite joke is knock knock. Who's there? 81 million votes. You know that's my favorite joke.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Three Redox chats to go through. I'd be more comfortable with Trump if he didn't encourage Taylor Greene people. Okay,
Well, you
I
just
want to
said,
know a
well,
little bit more about Marjorie Taylor Greene, but I'm gonna read
she's
the
a
rest of the
fucking
chats
nutcase.
first.
She's a
Um,
nutcase retard idiot, and it's just best that you ignore her, flip her off when you fucking see her, and fucking ignore and openly mock her supporters whenever you can.
that's fair. Redox also says, I'm way ahead of you, Riely. My little cousin is the first 2-year-old voter in history. Let's go. Start the steal, baby. This is satire. I'm satirical right now, everybody. Redox also says, Kamala incarcerated minorities. Don't you hate minorities, Mo?
No, I don't hate any minorities at all whatsoever.
Well. Then Paul says, remember, Mo graduated high school in Texas over 20 years ago. True. His historical knowledge might be a little bit off.
Well, my World War II knowledge definitely is as far as that, because it's been a long time since anyone's ever come up to me and said, "Hey, what are your opinions on presidential politics in the World War II era?" You know, it's been a while since I've had to think about that stuff. You guys, some seriously.
Now, Redox had another chat that's directed towards you, Mo.
Oh.
I would like to preamble it by saying I think Redox may be under the impression that you're a like true red, white, and blue blooded Trump voter. You still plan on voting independent? Yes, you're not a Trump supporter per
Uh,
se.
okay, so my ethical and my morals and ethical like chewy nougaty center of me is like Mo, even though it'd be really funny to vote for Trump, we gotta vote with our ethics and our morals, and we need to vote for Vermin Supreme. That's what we need to fucking do. People, okay, let me give you a little bit more advice, okay? uh Third party voting is perfectly valid. You are not throwing your vote away. If you do not like Trump and you don't like Kamala Harris, there's a perfectly valid third-party alternative in the form of Vermin fucking Supreme. He's
But he's
endorsed
not
by the fucking
viable.
pirate
That's
party.
why it's
He's
throwing your
extremely
votes
viable.
away.
No, see, he's extremely viable. You need to like do some goosefraba fucking bullshit on your negative juju that you're putting out as far as like third-party viability opinions are concerned. Okay, they're perfectly viable. Uh, you just gotta pick the best one, and I think Vermin Supreme
Has
is
a
the
has a
absolute
third
best
party
candidate.
candidate ever won the most electoral votes in a state? And if so, how long ago was it?
Never, and I don't remember.
Okay, so
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
one, not
though.
even
What we
one
need.
state, not even one.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I think I might be wrong on here. Ross
I saw that
Perot.
Johnson won like a county, and I was like, whoa.
Bro,
Back in 2016, he
how
won one
many
county somewhere.
states? All right, hold on a sec. How many states did he failed to win any states in the electoral college because of the relatively even distribution of his support, but he did win 30% of the vote in Maine and 27% in Utah, finishing second in both states. Okay, so yeah, the point does still stand. There hasn't been Jesse Ventura in the Baja. But no. There's been independent libertarian candidates that have won state elections. So that's something. That's good. Third-party people have won elections, just not the big
Nah, not the
national
big
fucking
one.
prize
And
ones.
they'd
Not the
never
big
even
one.
come close.
Eh. But I'm just glad. I'm glad to vote for a chaos candidate. So, I'm glad to vote for chaos if I need to. To finish up answering that other question, so like I said, moral and the nougaty part of me, the morally nougaty part of me, wants to vote responsibly. The anarchist chaos, I'm an agent of chaos, fucking guy wants to vote for
I am
Trump
the one
so
who
fucking
knocks.
bad. Yes, I am the one who votes. And I vote for Trump. I want to be a supervillain so bad, and I want to vote for Trump just on the fact that I could feel like a fucking supervillain. I mean, only on Doofenshmirtz fucking level, supervillain, and not quite like Gru from Despicable
Behold my
Me.
elect Trumpinator!
My electrominator, my vote fraudinator. I want that so fucking bad.
A
I want that
platypus?
so.
Perry the platypus.
Just kidding. It's really Hillary Clinton. Oh God. Dun, 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 dun. Silence, or I'll make you kill yourself.
Trump shows up without his toupee on, and Doofenshmirtz is like, an orange man? And then he puts his toupee on. Trump the orange man!
The orange maninator. Uh, but yeah. I am like the morally, ethically, ethics, ethical side of me is still going to vote third party. But it's not really all about the presidential election. It's also voting for your ballot initiatives. Do you want that tax cut or tax raise? Do you want to give a raise to teachers, or you want to say fuck the teachers? It's important to participate in democracy in as many meaningful ways as you can possibly do so. I mean, I know the joke from Smiling Friends is, we're all peons, man, and we don't actually pick the president at all, and our votes don't matter. But our votes for ballot initiatives still do matter. If you hate red light cameras in your city, get that on the ballot. Fucking vote against it. Get rid of the red camera lights or red light cameras in your fucking city. Do something about it.
Are those bad? I don't really know how I feel about those. How do you feel about those?
About what? Ballot
Red light
initiatives?
cameras.
Oh, fuck red light cameras. Fuck any avenue to give the state money, I oppose.
Yeah, I guess it is just as giving the state money issue. Like, that's the only way they get held accountable, is just giving the state a bunch of money. I see your point there pretty easily.
Yeah.
Um,
Kim
so
asks,
Go ahead.
Kim says, we always talk about the presidential election, but never the presidential erection.
How did I
0%
know that was gonna end that way?
0% chance Trump's presidential erection actually works. I mean, fucking Ivanka is still with him, so he must be able to get it up. But I'm sure he just blew a supreme load at that fucking at that announcement. Either that or he just smiled and laughed and said, huh, I knew it, and just went about his day, probably eating McDonald's and drinking Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. I think it's Diet Coke. Did you know this is alleged, but I don't know if this is true, but I want it to be true because I think it's cool. And I think it's very low-key supervillainy. Trump allegedly had a button installed in the Oval Office that when he pressed it, an assistant came in and gave him a cold Diet Coke.
Hell yeah.
I fucking want that so bad. That sounds just so cool, you know?
If I had a Diet Coke button, it'd be over. Okay, well, let me run through these chats a little bit here. I'll save the
All right.
the one that Mo's gonna talk big about for the end, even though it's the one I should be reading first. Ventura was crazy.
Ventura was awesome. He was so much fun, though. I wish I lived. I wish I lived in. I think it was Montana that he won. I wish I lived in that state when he was. Fucking governor. And I wish I lived in California while Arnold was governor because I wanted to go around the fucking city going, prepare to be governated. No.
We just need a recognized third party that isn't regarded. Fair. Redox.
What? I don't understand that. Can you read that again?
We just need a recognized. What he's actually saying. I'll translate it for you. I don't know if you caught on to the internet hiding speak. We just need a recognized third party candidate. Or no, fuck, I read that wrong. We just need a recognized third party in general that isn't regarded, aka retarded, is what Redox is saying.
Oh, okay. Diet Coke, shitty president, real sugar, or GTFO. Minnesota.
Minnesota. Paul says the modern political landscape is just cultist idol worship. Yeah, it kind of seems
pretty
like
much,
it.
yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Redox says, okay, let me read the funny Mo comments first, and then I'll read the questions. Mo just loves doing hit and run and running over old people. He can't keep getting away with it.
He can't keep getting away with it.
He can't keep getting away with it. I'd say that's true. Biden has one for ice cream. I hope he has an ice cream button. That'd be base. And then couple of questions slash allegations to address.
Allegations.
Allegations.
Dun, dun, dun.
If you could have anyone be president, who would it be? Me would be Neil deGrasse Tyson or Bill Nye. I guess you really like science, Redox, is your
Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill. Biggest problem is totally ruined me on that fucking theme song. I'll
Vito, the gay team guy.
Gay.
Vito, the fat team guy. Fat. They played that like 74 times this week.
Dude, it was fucking great. Like right now, I'm like kind of pissed at Vito, and anything that make him feel bad about the stupid fucking shit that he says, I'm fine with it right now. And Dick's doing the Lord's work right now by trolling the shit out of him. So yeah,
it's beautiful, truly beautiful. Okay, so if I could have literally anyone be president, who would it be? I don't know enough about the politics of non-politicians to decide who should run the whole planet. Basically, America basically does that. Do you have any ideas, Mo? If you could make literally anyone president, who would it be?
At this point, I just want it all to burn, so I'll probably put like Joe Exotic or someone in there. Why not? Just put in Kid Rock or something.
Andrew Tate for president.
Oh God! Oh dear Lord! Dude, if Andrew Tate were president, like we're in much worse shape than we thought.
The Matrix. We
The
gotta stop
Matrix
the
is
Matrix.
exposed. Fuck you, Andrew Tate. Up
The
your stupid bitch ass.
Matrix made a mistake making me the president, and now I will defeat the Matrix. It's me, Andrew Tate.
But what's the big question?
Oh yeah, the allegation that I meant to talk about 10 minutes ago, and then we got side tangented. Um, Redox is claiming that Trump enables Taylor Green people. How do you feel about that?
Well, it's his base, so yeah, he fucking does that. But honestly, I kind of feel that he knows this, and I think he knows this. I think they're useful idiots, and they're only good for a vote. But if you look at his stuff from back when his first term, they never really were like that influential in his campaign at all. Like he just used them like a bunch of useful fucking morons to vote for him, you know? So, I mean, I get what Redox is totally saying, but I don't think that Trump is like a Proud Boys supporter, or I don't think that he supports people like MTG. I think those people are just sycophants.
What do the Proud
And
Boys
yeah,
do now? Because all I've heard about the Proud Boys because I'm not like an avid follower, but I occasionally look at the works of one Gavin McGinnis, and I've heard that narrative about the Proud Boys, where it was just like a fucking stupid little jerk off club,
it is a stupid little
and
jerk
then
off
Gavin
club,
McGinnis left,
basically.
and then suddenly they're terrorists. What are they out doing?
Oh, it's because Proud Boys like to go to, like they're the it's okay to be white type of guys, like, but they're really fucking weird about the anti-gay thing, no masturbation thing, try not to have like, well, I don't know if they do the no sex before marriage thing or if that's just the retards in America first. Um, the Proud Boys are going to have a big old Pride Month. They're going to have a big old Pride Month
A
orgy,
Proud Month.
indeed. A Proud Month, come November. Um, uh,
Weren't Proud Boys right
they're
wing nationalist? I think that's what
yeah,
people say. I
they are
assume that's
right wing
true.
nationalists. I don't quite recall at like what level they were at because I was more focused on the America First idiots and Nick Fuentes and his ilk because you want to pardon me. You want to talk about like right wing threats, like credible, legitimate right wing threats? Definitely the America Firsters are, man. They want the concentration camps. They want the gulags. They want the guillotines. They want social, and literal assassinations. They want all that shit, man. They're like the right wing bad guys, the real bad ones. Proud Boys, I think, are just a gay jerk off club.
Ah, okay. I got you. I got you.
I guess. I mean, I don't like. I know enough about the Proud Boys to sort of like maybe I'm wrong by being flippant and disregarding them so easily, but I don't view them so much as a threat
Yeah,
as I
I'm
do
trying to figure
America
out what
First.
they're all about because the only person I've ever heard them talk about them in depth is Gavin McGinnis, so I assume is biased to some degree. So
Well, no, he used to be the leader of the Proud
I
Boys, and
know.
then they got involved in the Charlottesville stuff, and he disavowed them and left them. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and that's been it so far. The Proud Boys been largely irrelevant since then. It's been mostly like oh, the fucking Patriot Front, which is imprised primarily by fucking federal agents, and you can tell that they're feds because they all have the same build, same haircuts, wear the same sort of clothing. They wear dark shades like fucking cops, and they show up in U-Hauls. It's like you think about Antifa and how they'll show up in at demonstrations in U-Hauls and buses and shit like that. Well, the Patriot Front scum do the exact same thing. But I do feel like there's a certain percentage of federal agents, agent provocateurs, stuff like that, in both those groups. So I think it's a giant gay op. Same thing with the scum and black bloc. If they're so extreme, why would they choose an extremely gay name?
So true.
I don't know. I honestly don't know, Kim.
Redox says, didn't a Proud Boys group get busted for bombs on a U-Haul? I never heard about that.
I don't remember hearing about that either. I mean, then again, I hate to say it, but there's so many fucking stories nowadays of people showing up or getting busted with this and that, and red flag laws do absolutely nothing. The feds, the FBI finally says the thing. He was on our radar. Yay! Like the meme
Yeah,
said.
say the thing. Say the words.
Say the
But
line.
Redox also says they LARP like Antifa. Are
They
they the
do.
are they
They
the
do.
rights Antifa? Is that what the Proud Boys
Basic,
are?
well, basically, yeah, like different politics, but exact same tactics, bully tactics. Show up with propaganda signs, their stupid little fucking flags and all that. Wear the little gay little masks and all that. Hide your identity. Everyone's in shape. Everyone knows what they're supposed to do. It's a little bit too convenient when both organizations know where they're going specifically right out of the fucking U-Haul. Like if you look at like back in the BLM riots back in 2020, you can see when the Antifa people show up because they're going in the routes that they've already pre-designated to go to, and they're the ones who are the ones that start smashing windows and all that, or they'll go and like bully some fucking people. Like they're fucking awful like people. Like check out like Patriot Front and Antifas and Black Blocs tactics and stuff like that. They also wear cop fucking boots too, because those boots are standard issue for like SWAT teams and special sort of spec ops or cops or whatever. I don't know if that's such a thing. Well, I guess SWAT teams sort of like that, huh? I'm not 100% on that. Blah blah blah. But I'm sort of speculating on that end. But hey, I'm going to grab a drink real quick, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Drinky.
Now Redox for exactly like a minute and a half, probably. It is the Riely stream, just as you always dreamed. My mom's texted me about taking care of the kittens, so I guess she's not gonna be home for a while. Wonder what shenanigans those two are getting to out there. I was grabbing a 40Z of Mickey's. Interesting.
All right.
Yeah, just real quick, I wanted to make the point, talk about my laptop again. Too late, Redox. Mo is back. Um, I run in the right woke scold crowds that I've been made in my nature to feel guilty about this fact. But I'm sure I'm not alone in that I just am very capable of finding people who both are on the opposite side as me and constantly espouse opposite rhetoric to me just really funny if they're like entertaining. And I get to feel bad for like enjoying their content because of all my lefty woke skulled friends. But at the end of the day, I just think Gavin McInnes is funny. I don't know what it is. I think he's a hilarious guy.
I think he's such a fucking blowhard and sort of like a false right wing prophet and all that. And
He's
he's kind
retarded
of
because I think
he's a
right wingers are
political.
retarded, but I think he's just entertaining.
I think he's a political lolcow. That's what I think of
Is
Gavin
he?
McInnes.
I don't
I think
really.
so. That's just me, though.
I don't know how other people feel about him. I just think he's funny. He went on PKA and pissed Woody off, and it was hilarious.
I gotta see that clip.
He just so immediately and aggressively was attacking Woody, and it was perfect.
All right.
And then the
So
second time he went on PKA, he got a he told him he was about to go do a show with a meth head that he does a show with. and
to,
then everybody's like, we want to talk to that guy. And then Gavin leaves and Dick joins, and then Gavin rejoins and puts them in connection with the meth head. And the PKA guys and Dick interview this meth head.
oh shit. So let me ask you a question. And since Riley's chat is really popping off right now, think about some questions you want to ask me, and I'll go ahead and just do an AMA. We'll have some fun with it politically. We'll go with that. But let me ask you, Riley, before we start on that. Um, how are you feeling right now as far as your vote is concerned? Are you considering still voting? Is not voting an option for you? Or if let's start with Kamala Harris. If that's the pick for the presidency, are you going to vote for her or are you going to abstain from voting?
Yes, the only circumstance in which I might consider not voting Democrat is if Pete ends up in that chair. That might be the only time where I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just stay home.
Did you
But
say
I'll
PDEMs?
no, I said Pete, referring to Pete Buttigieg.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, at that point I might consider staying home, but like Kamala's not great, but I'll fucking vote for her. I was gonna be voting for her anyway as vice president. I'll fucking move it up. I don't care.
All right. Is there someone that you would prefer to vote for right now? Like, pretend that there's the short list of, Buttigieg, Kamala, fucking Gavin Newsom, and whoever other you want to pick. What out of that short list? Who would you vote for? Who are you most enthusiastic for voting for?
There really I have almost no enthusiasm is the unfortunate thing. Like maybe if like Michelle Obama gets in there, but I doubt that's gonna happen. I wouldn't hate that. But every other avenue is like, I mean, I'll vote for
She
them.
has said absolutely not to voting to not voting to running. She absolutely does not want to get involved in it.
Unfortunate.
Realistic Kim asks, realistically, do you think Kamala has any chance of winning? No,
No,
absolutely not.
probably
Absolutely,
not.
no, absolutely not. I don't think she doesn't have any staying power. She's not really known for anything politically except for all the bad shit she's done. And I think because of that, because she loves jailing black male potheads, that loses the black vote for her. And also, she's real weird on the race thing too, because before the election, she was never black. And then when the election was happening, she was like, "Oh, I'm mostly black, collard greens and fried chicken." And she said this. She said this. I'm not doing like a racially insensitive stereotype of a black person, but she's like, black, like collard greens and fried chicken, yum yum yum, in my tum tum. I don't know. She said tum tum, but yeah, she fucking says that. She likes to flip, like she does the weird reverse Elizabeth Warren thing, where like I'm not white, I'm I'm part Cherokee, and she does that. She's fucking nuts, man. They're fucking nuts.
I mean, honestly, but fucking, I wish I could be like, if they're gonna be old anyway, then just give me the old guy I like. But hasn't Bernie had like recent health scares? Like, it's a little tenuous.
Honestly, I just try to ignore Bernie Sanders at this point. Too many summer homes for me to take seriously now.
Yeah, maybe fair enough. Oh shit.
Like, you don't get to bitch about the 1% if you're the 1%, man. If you own, well, shit, man, at this point, if you own a home, fuck off. I don't want to hear it. If you own two homes and one of them is a summer home or a winter home, get the fuck out of the conversation, man.
Maybe if Yang can drop his dumb party that he made up that's never gonna go anywhere and just run Dem, that'd be the best case scenario.
Kim says, let's weekend at Bernie's.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see what's Redox been saying in here. AOC has my vote. She's mommy. If only AOC could run for president, that'd be pretty funny. She's too young though,
She's
right?
she is not mommy. I'm sorry.
How
I don't
dare
get
you?
I don't get the hype. I
Big
don't get
booty
the hype. She's
Latina. Big booty Latina. There's my big booty
dude,
Latina right there. AOC,
dude,
baby.
I work with chicks who are hotter than AOC. I'm
Well, me
sorry, but they
too, but she's probably the hottest political figure, and it's not close.
no, dude. I thought that Kristen Cinema but the Queen is Tulsi Gabbard. I think she's fucking stunningly beautiful.
Nah, Tulsi's okay, but not as hot as AOC.
No, she's got that fucking streak in her hair in the front, and she's like super hot in the face, got a good looking body. And she's smart and she has cool political opinions. She's like damn near like the total fucking woman package, politically speaking.
I mean, I feel all of those things you just said about AOC. That just shows our political differences that we have.
Kim Kim says I put the Bader in Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Hot AF.
Pretty hot from beyond
Well,
the
different
grave.
strokes, I guess.
If a white woman didn't win last time, no way Kamala winning, says Redox. Pretty good.
Yeah, no fucking way. No fucking way with Hillary either. If Hillary, oh god, I almost want this to happen, but
What
if
if
they
Hillary
put
gets back in there?
if Hillary gets put back in there, and she's in bad shape too, I bet fucking Trump gets the biggest fucking Grinch fucking smile when he's plotting and scheming to fucking steal Christmas from the
You're a
Whoville
mean
people.
one, Mr.
Mr.
Trump.
Oh yeah, he's just got that fucking giant Grinch smile. It's like, oh yeah, it's all coming together. He goes full crunk on fucking on Hillary. That's what I think. Like, oh yeah, we live in a society.
We do be living in a society.
We do be living in a society indeed.
Let's see, what else did Redox say? Find the clips Mo of Kamala saying that. Kamala saying what? Please clarify, Redox, and then I will grill
Oh well,
Mo
no,
for you.
she's there's like several written interviews and stuff from like years past, like 6, 7 years ago, where like she never like claimed to be black, but then when the elections started happening, it was like, oh, when she was picked for VP, she started like going, oh yeah, I'm black. When I was like, I think it was Jamaica or some other island nation, something
Jamaican
like
me
that.
crazy.
Jamaican me crazy, Kamala. Hey. Yeah, she
Collard
started
greens and
going,
KFC. What are you? Why, that's such a random comment, Redox. That's not connected to anything we're saying.
man, I love collard greens and KFC. That would be fucking delicious, not gonna lie.
I don't know if I'm into collard green. I don't know the last. I think I've had them, but I don't quite remember what they
Oh
taste
man,
like.
collard greens are fucking good.
I'm a fan of like green vegetables that everybody else hates. I like Brussels sprouts. Big fan of Brussels
Ugh,
sprouts.
God, it's like mini
Bro,
cabbage, and cabbage is
any
disgusting.
restaurant, the cabbage is great. Any restaurant that has crispy Brussels sprouts, bro, high quality stuff. Get some nice crispy Brussels sprouts.
I
That's
never
you're
had
doing
the
good.
greens. I never had the greens, but KFC is a shit tier chicken. I have a good one kind of near me that does it pretty decent, but I think so far Church's chicken is much, much better than Popeyes, which I think kind of fell off. Like, I don't think their chicken sandwich is even good anymore. And
I tried Raising Cane's for the first time when I was in Ohio, even though
what you think? I haven't had
there's
one
one an
yet.
hour away from me. I just had never been there, and there happened to be one near where I was staying in Ohio. It was very good. It's the only time I've ever been into like the signature sauce. Like I'm not a KFC sauce man. I'm not a Chick-fil-A sauce man. But something about that Cane's sauce just perfectly blends with those chicken fingers. High quality stuff.
Okay, so Kim's saying something smart here. Publix chicken is the best. Dude,
So real.
straight up, I fucking think that chicken that you get from inside a convenience store, like we had Chester fried chicken when I was growing up. That shit was so fucking good. And then 7-Eleven started doing their chicken and they made it cheap as fuck to get. And you can spend $5 and feed a fucking family of four. with that shit. And that chicken was like much better than anything that you normally get from the chain stores, though. I have to say, if you can get, it's sort of between Bush's chicken and Church's chicken for me, because they sort of go back and forth on like what quality is the best quality chicken in my little fucking city that I'm in right now. So far, I think Church's reigns supreme, but fucking Bush's chicken is a close, super close second.
That's fair. That's fair. I like KFC just because it's like convenient. You hand me some fried chicken and I'm gonna do okay. But KFC works. Publix fried chicken is good. I agree with Kim. Walmart fried chicken also pretty good.
Yeah, that's real hit or miss, and you're rolling some dice when you get fucking Walmart fried chicken.
I never really get misses with Walmart fried chicken, but perhaps the Walmart around me is just good at that.
Now, now Walmart rotisserie chicken, I have
That's
yet to have.
that's so
Dude,
real. That's
I
great
think I
stuff.
think in any fucking grocery store, that hot fucking rotisserie chicken in a bag
Oh
with the
yeah,
plastic
man.
see-through fucking boob window, I fucking
Yes.
love the shit out of that. I've never had a bad one. It's always been juicy and delicious.
I will fuck up a fucking rotisserie chicken. Those things are great.
All right.
And I love food. But we're less about food, more about the old people who are gonna run our country.
Yeah, so they can make decisions on cryptocurrency, cloud technology, internet infrastructure. Uh,
Do we
uh
get Destiny for president?
no, fuck no. Destiny for a fucking kick in the fucking balls. Fuck Destiny up his stupid ass.
I
What a
mean,
fucking what a shit tier human being.
yeah, he's a pretty shitty guy. I still maintain that he's funny. Like I almost feel about him the exact same way I feel about Gavin McGinnis. Although I would say I align with Destiny a lot more on average, but overall, they're just like terrible people politically who I just think are funny. That's how I
Well,
feel
he
about
definitely.
Destiny. Destiny
Well, he
seemed
de-
Destiny seemed based for a little while, and then he came out massively supporting Israel, and then he came out supporting the death of a random fireman.
Well,
So
he
fuck
also
you,
argued
Destiny.
he also argued for like lowering the age consent and all that stuff. And
He
the
did?
dude's yeah, this is like way back in the internet blood sports days when he used to be a regular on the fucking kill stream along with Tonka Saw, Andy Worski, Medicare, and all
Oh
that.
man, remember Tonka Saw?
No one remembers Tonka Saw. No one. Uh, but yeah, man, Destiny is definitely a candidate for a recipient of Spartan kick into a fucking volcano. That's all I gotta say. This is
Boogie for
Sparta
Prez, he has
kick.
cancer. No, he doesn't.
No, he's cancer free. We should all celebrate.
Yeah, the Boogie's cancer free, everybody.
By the way, I'm going to have a super muy caliente take here. Are you ready for it, Riley?
Is it that Boogie faking cancer is good?
No, I
Okay.
think I think this is all a long con gay op, and I think that fucking I think Keem's in on it. I think fucking
Oh, this is
I think
forced
everyone's
drama,
in.
you're saying.
No, yeah, I think it's fake drama. I think this has all been fake because that documentary was fake. It was a bullshit documentary. It wasn't real. It was all fucking scripted. Boogie admitted to it. The fucking documentarian admitted to it during the one of the earlier
Well, it
lolcow
wasn't
live.
all scripted. It was, but a lot of it was.
Yeah, so like we just need to accept that it was 100% scripted. I think
I
because
don't know about
I think
that.
it's
They
I think that
just
it's
had little skits they mixed in because they
yeah,
thought
but
it'd
I think
be
it's
funny.
all I think it's all a big skit. I think the cancer is a big skit. Boogie getting fired is a big skit. Keem is a better actor that I think we're letting on. I think that Tommy C isn't in on it. I think Jordy isn't in on it, but I think Tommy's not in it because it's a moral fucking question for him.
Also,
And I think,
also Keem
hold on.
hates Tommy C, and it's obvious.
Well, man, fuck Keemstar anyway. Fucking Tommy C's much better
Tommy
than fucking
W.
Keemstar.
I'm the biggest Tommy fan in the world now. I love Tommy
I mean,
C.
Keem wants to bring back fucking Drama Alert. That shit was barely relevant when it was at its fucking height.
That's
No one
not. It was
gives a shit.
very relevant back in the day.
Oh, not really. I think people romanticize watching fucking Drama Alert and thinking it's this huge fucking thing. And really, he's got like 2 or 3 really big moments. The biggest moment I think of fucking Drama Alert was when he got Frank Castle and Boogie on, and Boogie went full on. We live in a society. I'll shoot you, take pleasure in you. And went fucking full Mong, fucking doing that. But no, I think in conclusion, what I
Baited,
was
one of the
saying,
biggest podcasts in history.
I've never watched Baited. I've never watched an episode of Baited. I've never like been.
I'm 6 episodes into Baited. It is great.
But yeah, in conclusion, I think this is a huge long work, and this is all just to get fucking views on the show and asses in the fucking
Yeah,
seats.
it's been
Like,
pretty fucking successful at that. So,
yeah, but only
Local's got a lot
recently
of
though.
eyes on it right now.
Yeah, it took like almost a year for it to happen, like months for it to happen.
Well, I mean,
But
they were already doing pretty well. Like they were pulling like 2 or 3 thousand concurrents every stream, which is not bad by any stretch. But now it's like skyrocketed.
yeah. Now they got, and I don't believe that Boogie's fired at all, and I do emphatically 100% believe that Boogie will be back on the next fucking live stream or episode that they do. Because, and I knew that he wasn't going to be fired, and this is all fucking
Yeah,
gay
this
force
is a bit.
trauma.
This is a bit.
Because
I don't know how much of
yeah,
it is a bit. Like you seem to think it's all a bit. I think
I
it's
think
like
so, man.
I think that the cancer thing is not a bit.
I think it
I
was.
think
I
that
think Ian's
Boogie
been involved since day
I
one.
think that Boogie probably has cancer, but did not receive an official diagnosis and is retarded. So treated it as if it was an official diagnosis. So he was basically lying. He got in trouble. And then Keem looked at how high the views were getting and was like, "Okay, what's the next step here? How do I increase this drama?" And it's like, "Oh, I'll quote unquote
Yeah,
fire Boogie."
yeah,
And
yeah. Because fucking Keemstar is the fucking supervillain of the fuck of YouTube, of social media. I really do fucking believe that. I think he's
and I
like
love it.
Doctor Evil.
I think he's hilarious. I love
I
Keemstar.
Yeah, he's the fucking Doctor Evil of social media, man. I think he's the supervillain.
He's a heel. He's a great
Yeah,
heel.
yeah, but that's what I think.
Yeah,
So
this whole I've been following Lolcow for a long time, so I got organically thrust into this. I slept much less than I should the day before I went to Ohio, because that was the night that first stream happened with Boogie. That was the night the fucking we need Blade and Lolcow. True, if they really are firing Boogie for good, that might be a good replacement. That's not a bad idea.
I don't like you only use me blade. Didn't he try to fucking rape a chick while she was passed out drunk in his fucking bed in the RV?
Did that happen? I haven't heard about that.
Well, this is like years ago, but yeah, wasn't there like a controversy with him about to like try and feel up some chick, and the dude who's driving the RV is like, dude, what you doing? Dude. But you should probably look that up. This is back in the Ice Poseidon fucking times.
Dude, figure it the fuck out, dude.
Mm. But yeah, man, I've kind of said
Mo, don't act
all
like
I
you've never done that.
No, I've never done that. No, I've always been a very good boy.
What's a
No
lil
drunk.
grope?
No, I
Redox.
don't know. I think that's morally wrong, and you're a bad person if you feel up a chick drunk. Who's drunk?
I assume Redox believes that
Totally.
too. I think he's just being a troll.
Yeah, but no, I've never fucking done that to anyone before.
I
And I don't
mean,
ever plan to do that.
I can't help but be a little bit happy for like somebody who like destroyed their life as an addict for years and now seems to be on the right path. Because as far as I've seen, Blade has been sober for close to a year, unless there was a relapse that I missed, and he's like taking care of his sick mom and shit. So like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Blade. I haven't heard about this fucking allegation. I'll have to look more into it, but
Yeah,
it seems
there's
like Blade's doing well for himself nowadays.
I mean, like everyone from the Ice Poseidon fucking squad, like with the exception of Andy Milanakis, they're all fucking scum. They're all fucking scum, man. Mo's a good boy, perhaps even a proud boy. Hmm. Yes, good one, Kim. Good one. Well, dude, I think I've said everything that I can possibly say about this. I don't know what else you want to talk about as far as the Biden thing is concerned, and uh you know what, let me pose a question to you.
Hmm.
What do you think when Trump gets elected? What do you think he's going to do day 1, minute 1?
I hope it's not ban gender affirming care like he's said several times. I hope it's not that one. What do you do day one? Pardon himself, maybe?
Oh yeah, like oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Fucking, I kind of forgot all about that. All the legal bullshit that goes bye bye. That's not going to happen. You know that there's there's no more trouble. And fucking Biden's fucking dude, his fucking boy Hunter's going to federal pound me in the ass prison. He is not going to get pardoned at all.
That's fair. A couple more Redox chats here. Unfortunately, that happens a lot in college. Groping, yeah, I'm sure.
Oh
Unfortunately.
yeah, big time, man. It's fucking dude, super fucking gross, and there needs to be better policing of that shit, man. Because it's just fucking sad. You feel for the victims involved, man.
Yeah,
I don't
gross.
care. Like, you should be able to be like a fucking like skinny ass beanpole frail chick, and like just get fucking drunk as fuck as a party without a bunch of fucking frat boy dude bros coming inside you. You know.
Oh
I
boy.
hope he doesn't quit against Russia, just like Biden quit against Trump.
So real. Redox says still sober. So congratulations to only use me Blade. Also, Blade kind of sort of murked a guy. You mean he killed someone? Is that what you're referring to? What did what do you mean? Don't act like you've never said the N word, Mo. True, so
I
true.
never said I never used the N word.
And Redox surmises that Trump will ramble on 4 hours straight on day one.
No, well, dude, like people fucking love hearing Trump fucking speak.
Folks, people
That
are
hour and a
saying that I'm
half.
the best president ever, and frankly, I'm gonna have to agree. I'm gonna have to agree with them. And here I am in 2024, standing before you all. I've returned. After 4 years of darkness, I am back. Dark Brandon has been
Oh,
cast
dude.
away.
Oh yeah, my mighty Trump light, like Gandalf the White in Lord of the Rings, has expelled the fucking Dark Brandon juju from the world now. It's all fucking Trump. God picked me. I'm the bestest president ever. Uh, yeah, just fucking Christ, man.
Oh boy.
Ugh. Yeah, and now this new narrative of Trump wants to be king is so cringe and stupid. It's just that these people need to realize that they're the ones who are convincing people to vote for Trump because they're sick of the fucking leftist rhetoric in this country.
That's fair.
I mean, I hate to sound like a fucking downer, fucking right wingers winger saying that, but for real, you call for almost 10, 11 years now, Nazi, 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 racist, racist, racist. Psh, I'm going to help you out, Mr. Biden. Psh, I'm going to shoot Orange Man. And you wonder why, like, who radicalized the shooter? Fucking like shitty fucking Democrats and their fucking terrible rhetoric fucking did, man. I gotta fucking say the radicalization, the rhetoric on both sides is so bad, but it's so much worse on the left wing side, I think, because it's so encouraged and promoted by a lot of the apparatus, a lot of the press, and a lot of the mainstream internet influencers use this rhetoric too, like the fucking the presidential fucking press secretary said that we're still going to label Trump as a threat to democracy. And I think that reason, that stupid little term, was enough to try and uh, have some fucking wackaloon nutcase try to bump off Trump. And there was another dude who at the RNC had a fucking ski mask on and an AK-47 strapped over his shoulder. And he was trying to book it to where all the big prominent Republicans and Trump were. He was going to try and open fire on him. Leftist rhetoric? There is no left in America. I politely disagree with you, Kim. I get what you're saying, though, but I disagree
Enoch says a
politely.
fan died in Blade streamer house. Oh God.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that fucking happened. Like there was some dude who straight up fucking died, and everyone sort of like left him for dead a little bit because they didn't know he was dead. Like the dude fucking died in the house, and all of a sudden someone found him, was like, "Hey, buddy, you okay?" And the next scene you see is fucking the EMTs fucking showing up with the stretcher and carting the fucking poor bastard out of there.
Shit. That's pretty
A
fucked up.
Democrat would be right wing anywhere else in the world. I mean, I do agree with you there, Kim. I do agree with you there. Like the left wing versus left wing in Europe is so fucking fundamentally different. Like I believe there are true leftists in Europe. I don't think I think we have true leftists in America, but they're all fucking psychopaths. And it's good to ignore them and to dismiss them and not like let them fucking you know, beat your ass in elections and shit.
So true. Redox,
So true,
wrong,
Reno.
Mo. It was video games radicalizing people. It
Yeah, you know,
was all
you're
the
right.
video games' fault.
I
They did
killed
it.
so many I killed so many turtles and goombas and henchmen. You know, back in my day, you have no idea. Do 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 do
I
do
spent
do.
hundreds of hours stomping Koopas. As our good friend
Ugh.
Chris Pratt would say. Redox also says R.I.P. Willie Two Guns. Rest in
Hmm.
peace. I mean, the funny thing about this hour and a half live stream we just did, where we just like talked the whole time. You know,
Which was yeah.
it was a good stream. But you know the funny thing about it,
What?
we have to figure out how to do this again in 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's
just a regular
MoCast day.
podcast. Yeah, it's mocasting.
What are we going to talk about on that? We just spent an hour and a half riffing.
Oh, I don't know. We'll figure it out, I'm
I'm sure
sure.
we will.
All right, well, I'm down to end it there if you like to. Mo cast, mo problems.
That's right. That's right, boys. I already used that pun in the name though. That was the
Or it,
that was
you
the
know
first
what?
time. That was the first time it was just the two of you. I called that episode "No Riley, Mo Problems."
Riley, if you would like, you could be lazy, and I can download this VOD, and you could just call it a special edition live version of the MoCast, and we could just say
Nah,
that we
nah,
did
nah.
it.
This is already Riley Radio Live. This is my show and your show too. It's the Mo show. So,
Shit.
yeah, no, we
No,
gotta.
this is no. I
Oh, this
started a
is
new
K Fuck
reviving.
News. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
reviving an old fucking show that I used to do. This is K Fuck News. Get fucked. Win,
Okay,
win,
well,
wow.
I've mislabeled my stream as a the Mo show crossover then.
Oh, no problem, no problem, no problem. We'll just do it next time.
Damn, then now it's like I've there's a whole sub series of Riley Radio Live that's the Mo Show crossover. Now it's the K Fuck News
Well,
crossover. It's a whole branding change.
only because this is like news. I think I'm going to do a news program and bring back K Fuck News. You know, because K Fuck was so much fun and I enjoyed it. But no, the Mo show is coming back with regular ass news
Just
and gaming news,
regular news. Got you, got you.
gaming and entertainment news stuff.
But everybody, it's a good installment of Riely Radio Live. When's Talk Time with Riely? Never. Thank you all for joining us. Moside Gaming, where can they find you?
Well, your listeners and my listeners and viewers and all that can find me at twitter.com/MSG official YT. And, twitter.com/Moside Gaming. Check me out. Got a link tree link in there, the description with the pinned tweet and the things and the stuff. Check me out. I'm there. Oh, yeah, baby, baby.
Hell yeah. And folks, linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe. That's the place to be, folks. So much Riely content to fucking absorb into your veins and pores. The high quality stuff. You won't want to miss it. So many podcasts, so many YouTube channels. It's all good. Riely and
If you
Friends
boof
YouTube
it,
channel.
if you
Subscribe.
boof it, you feel it quicker.
Hell yeah. Boof that link tree.
Boof it, baby.
Quick 2 hour after show about Jackie. No, I don't think so. Thank you everybody for watching this crossover event. Get out of here. Go home. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good one. I love you all.
Gross.
Let me tongue punch your fart box.